Hi there, Chicken Nuggets. It's me, Carl. Welcome to Grow TV.
Hosted by Carl, where we have fun with our friends, talk about Jesus, and go over everything the Bible has to offer. Now once again, welcome to Grow TV.
Well, it's about time y'all showed up. I've missed you since you left last week. I am out of breath from that chainsaw. Now, as y'all know, I am continuing my series on my how-to channel, a time where I get to teach all of you how to create all these creations. Now, I already made a hat, which I gave to my cousin Garrett because he is afraid of the top of his head. I made some fake chicken nuggets last week that I donated to the local museum. And today, woo, we got something real special. Something I'm making for somebody super cool. Someone who I look up to and I think is a very neat person. Any guess as to who that might be? No? Well, I'll tell you. You spell his name with a C-A-R-L-L. That's me, Carl.
I'm making something special for me.
I know what you're thinking. Carl, why would you make something for just yourself? Well, guess what? I deserve gifts too. It's time to start caring for 3 people. Me, myself, and I. Hello. So I had to ask myself, what is something that I truly want? What creation can I make in this shop that is something simple yet beautiful? And then like the possum that fell out of the tree when I was 7, it hit me.
A chair.
Yeah, a chair is something that we use every day, and for some reason I can't find one that is super comfy. So I figure if I can't find one, I might as well build one. So without further ado, I present how to make a chair. Step 1, find some wood. Got it. Step 2, cut the base out of the chair. See, I like my chair bottoms to be on the bigger side so I can slide it around a little bit. So I have this big piece of wood, so it'll work. Step number 3, every chair has to have 4 legs. Don't worry, the legs on the chair are not made of actual human legs. Believe me, I asked. So what we need to do is cut 4 legs that are the same length. Step 4, put it all together. And voila, a chair. Look at this beautiful thing. A chair that will last forever. You see, I'm not one for tooting my own horn, but this is probably the greatest thing I've ever made, or anyone's ever made, in the history of ever. I like it. I'm proud of it.
Hey, Carl.
Jada, you're here.
Yes, sorry I was late. My friend was having some trouble and I needed to help her.
I'm sorry to hear that. Is everything okay?
Yeah, it's just my friend had something taken from her front porch and it's just kind of a bummer.
Oh man, that stinks. I hate when things like that happen. You'll let me know if there's anything I can do, right?
Thanks, Carl. I will. So what have you been up to?
Oh, I made a chair today. It was my wood project for the day.
No way. What a crazy coincidence.
I know, right? Wait, why?
My friend, she had her favorite chair taken from her front porch. She would sit out every night and watch the sunset, and now she can't. But if you'd be willing to get that to her, she would be so happy.
Oh.
Wait, what's wrong?
You see, here's the thing, Jada. I don't think that can really happen.
What?
Me giving the chair to your friend? I made this chair for me because I love it.
Oh, no, I get it. I mean, I shouldn't have assumed you wanted to give it away. I just thought you might want to.
I mean, I made it for me, but I guess you can have it.
Huh?
I said she can have it.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Can you speak up?
I said she can have it.
Oh, really? Carl, are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Carl, you have no idea how happy you've made my friend. She is gonna love it.
If you say so.
Oh, Carl, don't be upset. What you just did was extremely generous, and I know God is proud of you for that.
What? What are you talking about? How's God proud for me for that?
Well, you gave something that meant a lot to you to help someone else. That's a big deal, and the Bible calls us to be generous people. Just how Jesus was generous when he fed the 5,000 and how the disciples shared everything they had while spreading the good news. Generosity is so important.
Really? Huh. Wait a minute. What does generous even mean?
Generosity is the desire to share what you have with others who are in need, and that's what you did. I think that's pretty cool, Carl.
I guess I did. Huh. It's tough being generous.
And it can be, but that's what makes it worth doing. God is pleased when we give from our hearts, even when it's not easy to do at first. It's a chance to trust God even though you may not be sure you want to give something up. The Bible even tells us in Psalm 20, may He remember all your sacrifices and accept your burnt offerings. May He give you the desire of your heart and make all your plans succeed.
Interesting.
And it's important to make sure we are being generous for the right reasons.
The right reasons.
Yeah, Matthew 3 tells us, but when you give to the needy, do not let your left hand know what your right hand is doing.
How do I keep one hand from spying on the other? And do my hands have brains? And eyes?
No, Jesus is saying that when we share and are generous, we shouldn't do it so that we get something out of it or get something in return. We should share because we love others, just like Jesus did.
Wow, so God does see what we do and how we share with others.
For sure, and not just our stuff, but our time and energy we spend on other people is valued by God as well. When we choose to follow God, we are choosing to be people who are eager and ready to share.
Wow, I guess you're right. Plus, I can always make another chair. Isn't that right, Gertrude?
Gertrude?
Oh, sorry, that's what I named my chair. Gertrude. She's shy. It's okay.
Oh, wow. It's really nice looking. You know what? On the second thought, maybe that's not the best chair to give her, but thanks for being willing to share such a masterpiece. Hey kids, aren't y'all proud of Carl for stepping out of his comfort zone and sharing? It's so cool because when Jesus was on this earth, he showed us that sharing our stuff and our lives with other people is so important. And that is why our big idea is Jesus taught us how to share with others. So on the count of 3, let's say it out loud and proud, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Jesus taught us how to share with others. Great job, everyone. Now, next week is Carl's last week in his workshop, so make sure you don't miss it, okay? Perfect. I'll see you then.
Thank you for watching, and tune in next week for a new episode of